No. Thanks, Evie. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of First Off.
But is that how we say first off?
That's
First
how
off.
you say it.
Say first off. What you need to do.
That's how you say it. You go first off.
No, actually, I don't even say that.
Okay. I am.
First off, I don't say first off.
I am Joseph Randy Vivens, and I'm sitting here with my awesome wife.
I'm supposed to say what my name is.
You're supposed to say your
insert name here.
Right. Who's the wife this week? Insert the name here.
Insert name here. Sedana Vivens.
And so you're Vivens this week?
I think so.
Okay. We are here as promised to do another episode of First Off. We had an awesome week, right?
Yeah.
A couple of nights we just passed out.
Yeah, that's me every night, you know.
Mm-hmm.
On the couch, specifically.
No, but I passed out on Sunday.
Oh, yeah, you were bad.
That was really bad. Like, It was
like 6
tired.
p.m.
I was tired.
I woke you up at like good 7:30. Like, you need
good
to...
7:30 or bad 7:30?
A good 7:30.
What made it a good 7:30?
Wake up right now. Wake up. No, I said, sweetheart, it's time for you to get up or else you're not going to be able to sleep tonight.
And I went back to sleep.
No, so it's because I did a good wake up of you.
So if you did a bad wake up, I wouldn't have gone back to sleep.
The world may never know.
We will never know. So yeah, welcome to our show. This is a show where we typically muse about parenting, talk about our week. The way the show is structured is that we banter a little bit and then we give ourselves a parenting score for the week. Then we do screen time where we talk about whatever shows or movies or whatever it is that we saw that we were like, oh, that's awesome. Sometimes we have a topic as well. This week, I think we're going to do a Halloween recap.
Oh.
Because Halloween was a lot of fun.
All Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve. We had a very frightful Halloween. We can say that. I can say that, right?
Started for you.
It's a scary Halloween.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween.
How are you doing, by the way?
I'm tired.
Yeah? Why are you tired?
It's tiring to curse people out all day at work.
No, you're not cursing people out.
Not outward.
You're not cursing people out. You're cursing people in. You're just cursing people. You're putting hexes on people all day long. That's not good.
It's just my own internal pressure that gets sometimes exuded outwardly. I want myself to do better. So as a result of wanting myself to do better, I want others to do better at the same time.
You're pushing the NIH, man. That's what you're doing. You're making government work.
Sure.
Literally.
Sure. Sure.
And figuratively.
I'm just trying to find a cure for cancer.
Cure for cancer. It's going to go through you. The one who searches for truth and light.
Thank you.
How arrogant is that for me to say that? I'm biased, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm pretty biased to say that
Very
you're
much
the one that's going to find it.
Very much biased.
Out of all of these years, all these doctors, all these researchers.
But it won't be for every cancer, every...
Yeah, you're going to find it. You're going to wake up one day, Eureka! I figured it out.
But I didn't write it down.
You didn't write it. You didn't write it down, so you don't remember. I knew it. I had it. It was right before I went to REM. And you know what it's gonna be? You want to know what the cure is gonna be?
Water.
Chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Dark chocolate.
Or milk.
Dark
Okay.
chocolate specifically.
Spoken from a dark skinned man.
That's the cure. Well, I mean, you know, I am a universal donor. So if I happen to be the cure for cancer, I would sacrifice myself for that.
I know you would. You're so giving.
As long as there's like a monolith or something that's like...
Some statue that comes...
Yeah, no, a monolith. You know what I mean? I want something higher than the George Washington Monument. Here lie, and I want to lie under it too. I want it so that when people come by, they're visiting me.
Okay.
And when people walk in, I want them to hear me speak every episode of these podcasts.
may be a tough sell, but if it needs to be done, I'll take care of it.
If it's a cure for cancer?
I'll take care of it.
You telling me if I had the cure for cancer, the society wouldn't fulfill every wish that I had? Come on now. What's up with the guy that invented penicillin? Where's his monolith? Can he have a monolith? What's his name?
Pasteur?
Pasteur?
Louis Pasteur?
Is that his name? I don't know his name.
I don't remember.
I don't know his name. You really are tired if you don't remember.
I'm supposed to know that?
Yeah, aren't you? You're a
Yeah,
scientist.
I'm
You're supposed to know everything.
That.
How are you going to get the cure for cancer
This
if you don't
is
know
Halloween.
who
This is
Okay, so back to Halloween. So our Halloween was pretty cool. We had a really good time. It started off really weird.
because
Well, no, it didn't start off weird. It started off normal. It was a normal
Kids were
Halloween
excited
day.
to go
Kids
to
were excited.
school.
They got up earlier than usual as if it was Christmas morning. A little bit of background. Halloween in this household is bigger than Christmas. I'm going to say that. It is bigger than Christmas. It is bigger than Thanksgiving. I would even venture to say it's bigger than birthdays. Seriously. I would say it's bigger than birthdays. I will say that. Whenever Halloween is approaching around the 28th, 29th, every year, if it hits the 30th, I'm like, oh, it's a little bit late. But every year, Sedona and Benjamin
the
have
30th of what?
Of October.
Oh.
Like between the 28th and the 30th. When it's like the 30th, I'm like, this is a little weird. It's pushing it a little bit. But between the 28th and 29th, the question always comes up. What are we going to be for next Halloween? And every year, I say every year, but it's been like, what, 3?
Benjamin's
Maybe
7.
4. Benjamin's 7, so he's been really paying attention to Halloween since he's about 4. So yeah, about 3 years. It's 3 years straight now that has come up. And every year I say the same thing. I say, we haven't even put our costumes on yet. Like, can we get through?
But this year we put our costumes
Can we
on
get
at
through
least-
this? I
at
mean,
least
for
3
Halloween.
months.
That's what I was like, can we get through Halloween before we start planning the next one? No. And for sure, I was like banking on it. I was like, oh, this year is going to be so good because Evie is not going to want to do the group costume thing. But somehow Sedona and Benjamin, they found a way. They figured it out. They were like, yo, like, we are going to do a group costume somehow,
And still
some way.
people were still confused. Like, oh, okay, she's just random.
It didn't
No,
matter. You guys got what you wanted. It's like y'all just hustled her into becoming
fun.
Bumblebee. She was like, what'd she say? At one point she was like, I want to be a butterfly. I want to be a unicorn. I want to be a princess. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm I'm sitting there.
And each
I'm
of
sitting
those
there
different
like
costumes, somebody was in her school. Nobody else was a Bumblebee in
I
her
was,
school.
I was sitting
Just
there.
saying.
I was sitting there with my popcorn, leaning back like that meme, watching, waiting for the drama to unfold.
While we ordering your long sleeve onesie,
again.
you're happily wearing
Visit
it.
our Instagram page, First Off Podcast. You'll be able to see us in our Halloween costumes.
And Joseph in his onesie.
I'll put more pictures up on the Chunky and Friends Instagram page. Chunky and Friends. I actually put up a image of all of the years that we wore family costumes, which are really fun and very fun. It was Halloween was on Thursday this year, so it was a throwback Thursday thing that I did.
And the first Halloween, we were both male lions.
Yeah, we were. And for some reason, I didn't realize that until like a couple years ago.
Oops.
But yeah, we were all lions. Second Halloween, what were we? The Elements. We didn't get a picture of that one because Benjamin was not feeling taking a picture that year. The third year that's when Evie was born, and we were Guardians of the Galaxy. No, we were Teen Titans. Oh, Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6. And the year after that, we were
Teen
Titans. And in the year, because you were holding her.
Uh-huh.
Year after that, we were Guardians of the Galaxy.
Uh-huh. She was Groot. Baby Groot.
And everybody loved that. And she was walking. I think I have a video of her saying, I am Groot. Like me talking to her. All she was saying is, I am Groot. I am Groot. A year after that, last year, we were the Mario Brothers. Mm-hmm. Evie was Princess Peach.
I was Yoshi.
And Benjamin was Mario, and I was Luigi.
Another onesie outfit.
Yeah. That was the one where the people at the school were looking at me like, word?
Interested.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
And then this year we were the Justice League.
I was Supergirl or Superwoman, as some people said I was.
Mm-hmm. I was Superman in a black suit, which confused a lot of people. They thought I was Batman.
Batman? Are you Batman? No. Big old S on your chest.
Big S on my chest. I was Batman. And some people try to say that they like the padding on the muscles. I'm like, what are you talking about? Work out all year long, and all of a sudden you're gonna talk about you like the padding on the muscles and the six pack? Come on now. Don't throw that at me like that. Come on, disrespect me like that.
You know those
I worked
your
hard
muscles.
for that. Excuse me? You want to discuss your age real quick? Okay, good. So, and Benjamin was the Green Lantern.
Yes.
John Stewart Green Lantern.
I think he lost that ring.
Probably. And Evie was Bumblebee.
Yep.
Who is a member of Teen Titans and the Justice League as well. That's how they conned her into being Bumblebee.
And people were none the wiser. People didn't know.
No, people didn't know who Bumblebee was.
Like, oh, okay,
but some
she's
kids
a
knew.
Bumblebee. Oh, some kids
knew. Yeah. They were like, I don't remember where we were, but one of a little boy was like, oh, I love Bumblebee. She's on da-da-da-da, like labeled it. But the main costume that we were supposed to do this year was Cuphead.
Oh, yeah, he really wanted to do Cuphead.
That's the one he really wanted to do.
Yeah, but then I was going to really have to create that from scratch. There were no... I guess I could either spend $400 on cosplay outfits or I could create it. I wasn't willing to do either. So...
Changed his mind.
Yeah.
And just
no, but she was the one that said she didn't want to be one of the...
oh, right.
So
she was hating.
She was
on
good.
it.
She was good.
Yeah.
That was a good decision.
She made that.
Strong decision.
So then we went to the school because they had a costume parade, and that was fun. The kids were adorable. We took pictures there. I didn't get the pictures from you. You got to send those to me.
I'll talk about it.
Yeah, think about that. We took pictures. I had a lot of fun doing that. And then after that,
I went to work.
No, we went to the class party.
Oh yeah, class party.
We did the class party.
I helped decorate Halloween cookies.
Right. And then after that,
you went back.
Yeah.
You came back to work.
I came to work. You went to...
I went to work.
You went to work. We both went to work. And I came home to get my laptop. And I walked to the doorstep because I had an 11 a.m. meeting. I walked to the doorstep and I looked down to my left and I'm like, what is this thing? Is that like something from the tree? Because the night before it was like storming. It was tumultuous rain and wind and it was really bad. It was a really bad storm. So I'm thinking that, something fell out of the tree. Immediately my first thought was like, oh, a little birdie fell out of the tree and it looks like it's has some twigs around it or something. So it just looked like, and it also looked like a pile of dirt, honestly, like wet dirt with like fur on top. Didn't know what it was. So I went to get one of the spikes from our Halloween thing that broke apart, the tombstone. And I nudged it. And when I nudged it, it moved. And I was like, okay, that's a little weird and a little creepy. Because if it's a bird, it should pop up and maybe show a beak or fly away or something. I was like, okay, maybe it's just a little bunny. It must be a tiny little bunny. Just got caught in the rain, maybe a little hurt. I can call animal control. Let me just flip it over to make sure. So I went in our garage, got a rake, and I nudged it. Didn't move. I nudged it again. It didn't move. And I was like, you know what? F it. Let me just flip this thing over. I flipped it over and it went... I jumped back so far, you would have thought that I was doing the cha-cha slide. It was not a game.
When did you start to learn to dance?
That's what I'm saying. That's how far back I jumped. You had to kiss myself real quick. Started doing splits like James Brown and everything.
Interesting.
I looked...
You were standing outside or you were standing in the doorway?
I was outside, like at the bottom of the steps. Yeah. And it was a bat. Full wingspan, just...
Like a baby bat or like a full bat? Like a Batman?
It was a good sized bat.
Because the picture
I don't know how big
it looked like a baby bat.
I don't know what bats.
You don't know what a baby
I don't
bat
know
is?
what local bats.
Did it look like a vampire?
It did look like a vampire. It had like the teeth and everything. Nosferatu. Yeah, it was like fully like it screamed like a
Nostrils.
yeah.
Don't
Exactly. It was harrowing. And now so I jumped back and I was like, okay, I'm out. It's like I seen this movie before. It's gonna jump up, bite me in my face. The next thing you know, I'm rolling around on the ground, end up in the middle of the street, and get hit by a car. Nope, not gonna happen.
Oh my gosh.
Let me not find a destination myself right now. I'm just gonna go ahead,
And
take
they
this
carry
rake.
rabies.
That was the least of my concern. Least. I was like, let me go ahead and take this rake, put it in the garage, close the garage door, go in through the back door, and stay inside the house until somebody comes. Because I was thinking to myself, like, am I going to have to move this thing? Am I going to have to kill it? I was like, no.
And what if you go to open the door and it follows you right on?
I was like,
in?
no. I pay taxes. Let me go ahead and call the government. Had the government come out and do their job. You know what I mean? So I called 311 and you remember the story with the deer.
Yes.
Our audience don't know the story about the deer. I'm not going to divert. I'm just going to stick to the story. Okay? The deer thing wasn't my concern in this situation. It was like, I don't care.
Tell the quick deer
Bambi
story.
get a pass. Vampirina does not.
Vampirina.
Facts. All right. So quick story of the deer. All right. This is the Cliff Notes version. We first moved into our home. Happy, excited. In our backyard, there was a deer hanging out there. Looked out, we were like, oh, there's a deer. Okay, it looks like it's limping. We should call 311, let them know what's going on. Boom, call 311.
Because the leg was really
The leg was really, yeah. It looked like
injured.
it's hurt. Yeah, it looks like it's hurt.
It was like bent all the wrong way.
Yeah.
And
So called 311. They weren't able to help. We couldn't get through at that time. It was your mom that actually called. Couldn't get through at that time. So a few days later, some people were coming in to do some work, and I was here. And I saw the deer again. So I was like, let me call 311. Call 311. They were like, oh, we need to connect you to MPD. That's the police department out here. I was like, okay, that's a little weird. You're Animal Services telling me you got to connect to the police. Fine. They connect me with the police. Police are like, yeah, so where is it? And I told them the area. And they were like, okay, so we'll come and take care of it. I'm like, what do you mean by take care of it? And they were like, we're going to shoot it. No, they said, we're going to kill it. And I was like, what? I was like, how are you going to kill it? They were like, we're going to shoot it. I was like, no. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Got kids here. Not going to happen. My mindset is just like bad juju. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have like a deer here being sacrificed in my backyard. You know, it's just, no. Come to find out that the deer is like a neighborhood deer. It was born that way. There's nothing wrong with the deer. It just likes to hang out.
we're new to the neighborhood.
We're new to the neighborhood. We didn't know any better.
Get Bambi killed.
Oh my goodness, Bambi was about to be killed.
We were gonna be those neighbors.
As far as the bat goes, I did not care. Bat could go. That did not bother me one bit.
But one question. It was sunny that day.
It was sunny that day. I think that's the reason why it screamed the way it did.
That's why, like, it was shielding itself.
It was covering itself. It was basically sleeping, and whatever.
How come
it
you
was
didn't
hurt.
take out your cross and like?
I saged the house. Did I tell you that?
Yes, you.
Oh yeah, I was creeped out. I saged the house. I broke out the sage and started walking around the house and was like saying a prayer, like, "Oh, not on Halloween day. You're not getting me."
You're a true Haitian.
What? No, it's not even that. I'm not even a superstitious person. Like, I actively try to push that out of my mind. But the thing about it is that there's a fine line between coincidence and you know.
Did we ever look it up? Like bat?
I'm not looking that up. I'm not even going to invite the thought. All I'm gonna do is do nothing but
Bring down your
positive
octave.
vibes.
Bring down your octave.
Positive vibes. That's all I'm doing. I'm not welcoming anything. I'm like, boom, good vibes, good vibes. Let me go ahead and say a prayer over my house real quick. Sage. You
and
know
the
what I mean?
sage smells a little bit like weed.
Happy Halloween, kids.
Right.
Want to know?
Again, we became that house.
And every year they always say, watch out for marijuana and the candies.
Oh, I don't remember that. I always remember saying the razor blades and the candy.
Razor blade is out. Marijuana candy is in. Marijuana candy is in, yeah.
I can pay good money for my marijuana candy. I'm not giving that out. I'm not giving out the edibles.
Says a woman who does not do any drugs.
No.
Who barely even drinks.
No.
But no, From the person who is like really, they're gonna really be giving it out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you done spent your insurance money, your Obamacare, your whatever.
Oh no, not the Obamacare. Yeah, no, I agree with you. So yeah, so anyway, I called Animal Services. They came in the middle of me saging the house. Yep, and I had to put it out real quick. I had to, put it out as well as I could. And then the guy came, and of course I took a picture of it because that's the era that we live in.
So you can find that on Instagram.
You can find that on the Chunky and Friends Instagram. I'll put it up on the First Off Podcast Instagram too. So I saw it. I asked the guy. I was like, I figured that it fell out of a tree, and he was looking around the house. He was like, no, usually they're like in between the boards or the walls and things like that. Basically,
what walls?
Like of our house.
What the?
Like the in between the vinyl,
siding?
the siding. Yeah, like they like to hide in places like that. And I was like, okay, that's good to know. As long as they don't, pop out inside the house, I'm good. And hopefully the sage will protect that. That's what I'm going to say to myself. That's the good vibes that I was putting out there. Sage keeps away the bats from venturing inside your home.
What we need to do is put all the crosses up.
Well, it was funny is that the last people that lived here, they have a lot of crosses up. I never took them down. I'm like, no, I'm good with that. You can, whatever crosses you guys have up, let's keep them up there.
I've seen two.
There's one out that way, and one I'm pointing as if people
near
can
the
see.
deck.
There's some.
Yeah.
There's one on the deck. The big one is on the deck. There's another one there's a couple more in the back of the house. So maybe they knew something that we didn't. We get some more crosses up. Halloween, a bat. So yeah, so 311 came. The guy, he took it away. He took it away. I finished staging the house, and I said a prayer. And yeah, we're good now. We'll see what happens next Halloween. If next Halloween there's a wolf posted out in front of the door, we might need to consider moving. Remember I've been telling this joke a lot. Remember that Eddie Murphy joke?
What?
When he said poltergeist couldn't happen to black people. Was it poltergeist?
Right.
Was it poltergeist? I think it was poltergeist.
Like a possessed house or something.
Yeah. It's my favorite joke. That's what we're gonna need to consider. But many blessings. I saged. I said a prayer. We're good.
They came home from school. I came home from work. We got it together and we went trick-or-treating.
And of course, every year, our cousin, my little cousin, my cousin Vanessa brings her son Michael to go trick-or-treating. And we always take group pictures together and laugh it up and have a good time. And in addition to Michael, Lyle came, my cousin Tina. So it's slowly but surely building up to be a party for us, having people go trick-or-treating with us.
It's beautiful.
What are you going to do when the kids get older?
What are you talking about? That's the thing?
Yeah. When they're like, I'm going to go trick-or-treating with my friends. What are you going to do?
They don't want to go trick-or-treating
have another baby?
Ooh.
They're not going to want to go trick-or-treating.
Might as well adopt.
Not going to want to go trick-or-treating.
Might as well adopt.
What are you going to do?
I'll figure it out.
You figure?
I'll rope them in.
You're going to drag me out. That's what you're going to do.
Rope them in.
You're not going to figure it out now?
Well, because I look so young, people may think.
What? That you're a teenager?
Mm-hmm.
You really think like in the next 10 years or so when the kids are ready to like not trick-or-treat with you anymore, you're going to still look...
Ravishing.
Yeah, I agree. You will. So yeah, we went trick-or-treating. The kids got a lot of candy and forgot about it the next day. Which is something
they haven't even mentioned it in like days.
It's all about the pageantry for them. They don't, it's funny because like we've been watching that the David S. Pumpkins and
any questions?
And one of the things that he says is like they make like in holiday movies they always come to the end of it and they're like, no, the meaning of the holiday is this, and they lay out all floral like beautiful things that the holiday represents. And he goes, no, man, it's just all about candy. And he like stuffs his face with a whole bunch of candy. And so like Benjamin has been walking around like Halloween's all about candy. And so I'm like, oh, this guy's going to want to really eat his candy this Halloween. But no, not at all. They've been treating
out
it
of
like
sight,
it's
out of mind.
Yeah, out of sight, out of mind. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. So, a successful Halloween, wouldn't you say?
Hooray! I think we did all right. I think we did all right.
Yeah, we got to hand out a whole bunch of cookies. hand out a whole bunch
Candy
of
canes.
candy, and Sedona. This is the problem with y'all department stores. You guys want to put up decorations and set up things before the holiday. You guys are worse than my family. Before the holiday that is coming is over, you're already setting stuff up. So
everybody loves the Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
they started putting up Christmas stuff, and Sedona brought back a box of candy canes. And for some reason, all I heard was Jelly Bellies, and I was like, "Yup, get it, get it." I agreed to
Jelly Belly.
and so we were about to hand out Jelly Belly candy canes for Halloween, and we did. We did.
And people really liked it.
People were excited. People were excited. So we're kind of programming them to think about Christmas early.
Or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa.
The holidays. How about that? But candy canes are like traditionally Christmas, isn't it? Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. That's what I'm thinking. All right.
Our extra ones, we're going to put them on the tree. So.
Yeah. That too. But yeah, I like Halloween.
Did you like it? Did you like it back in the day? Like
Yeah. I've always liked Halloween as a kid. The thing about it is that my mom at the time was super religious, and so we didn't dress up. You know, it was just like, let's go out. And it's funny because, like, not to get political, I heard that Mike Pence had kids making paper planes on Halloween. You know how, like, usually they do the trick-or-treating thing? And, like, the kids that went to the VP's office made paper planes because I think he's super religious and probably doesn't do Halloween. And so when I heard that, it made me think about, you know, my mom growing up. Like, now she was, at a certain point, she was just like, whatever. But the age where I would be trick-or-treating and stuff, that wasn't a thing. It was just like, you know, we're just doing it. You know, we just, no costume or anything sometimes. I
but
feel
would
like
you go trick-or-treating with no costume?
No trick-or-treating at all. I didn't go trick-or-treating until I was like a teenager.
Wow.
Yeah, like 12, 13. Wow. So yeah, and that was weird. We knocked on this one dude's door, and he was like, what did he say? He was like, this is insufferable, and slammed the door in our face. And me and my brother was standing there like, so is this the trick?
Oh no. Oh no. Is it because y'all came too late, or?
Yeah, I guess we came too late, and we were grown. You know what I mean?
Who was your brother at the time?
Oh yeah, he's 6 years older than me. I was like 12.
Oh, your oldest brother, not your younger brother.
My oldest brother. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all just went too late.
Yeah, we went too late.
And looking grown.
Well, not looking grown, being grown. So yeah, I like Halloween. I like candy. As much as, you know, with Chunky and Friends, it's all about healthy eating and active play. ChunkyandFriends.com. Everything in moderation.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Everything in moderation, and enjoy the festivities. You know, you don't want to take memories and things like that away from kids. I don't agree with that. And I always tell parents that whenever they walk up and they're like, oh, we just had some cupcakes. I'm like, and? You know, it's like, you're out at a festival.
People feel guilty.
Yeah, people feel guilty. It's like, you're not doing it every day.
Yeah.
You know, enjoy life.
Then it needs to be a full discussion on why.
Yeah, you need to figure out.
Sometimes you got tough days, though. You do need cupcakes every day.
You know?
Those weeks, if you're outwardly cursing people out. And
see how I brought it right back around. You need to get to the source of it. You need to get to the source of it.
It's called PMS.
And that's called TMI. All right, so moving on.
What are we moving on to?
We're moving on to the parenting score.
Oh, parenting score.
Yeah, okay. we're done with Halloween now. Now we're talking about parenting score.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Scale of 1 to 10, what is your parenting score for this week?
With 1 being...
1 being, let's see, what is 1 this time? 1 being... Evie falling down, hitting the back of her head.
That was this morning.
Exactly. That's a 1. That's
when
a low.
I'm trying to get her to brush her teeth.
That's a low. Evie falling down, hitting the back of her head.
All I did was try to open her mouth to get her to brush her teeth. She's such a flopper.
I know, sweetheart. I know.
Getting ready for WNBA.
Breathe, baby. Why you say getting ready for WNBA?
Now, what's a 10?
And 10 is...
You flew her to Paris because she wanted some flan? No, that's Spanish. You flew her to Paris because she wanted... she wanted a beignet.
A beignet. She wanted to watch ballerinas. No, ballets in Russia. You flew her to Russia for ballet.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Okay.
Where are you at?
Oh, not a 10. I definitely was a 1 this morning.
It sounded worse than what it was. I could tell like she was putting on a show. And how about during ballet? She was like, Daddy, the back of my head still hurts. And then she proceeded to tell the ballet instructor, she was like, I hit the back of my head this morning. I fell down and hit the stool. I was like, this little girl. I wish you guys could see Sedana's face right now. That's the face she makes whenever Evie is standing there and just crying. She gives her this look like, okay, sure. That's what's happening right now. Okay.
I had a good time for Halloween. I felt like I kept them entertained. I went to ballet lesson last week, and I actually was dancing with the group. So that gives me at least 1 extra point. 7.5. 7.5.
That's good.
7.5. Yeah,
that's good.
I was engaged.
That's
we
good.
won't count this morning when she hit a head of
It would have been 8.5. We could take off a point for her hitting the head.
Oh gosh.
You guys have a time in the morning.
I don't know why.
You guys have it. Some mornings are like smooth, perfectly fine. Other mornings are just
theatrical
and tough.
But that's how it used to be with you and Benjamin in the morning.
Yes, absolutely.
Because you used to take care of him, and I used to do something. I
used to be getting ready. Get ready. Yeah, he was like that too. It was always like a debate about what to wear, and like it was always like a struggle to like make sure that he brushes his teeth all the way and getting him down.
Do you think breakfast. The checklist thing is working? Do you think it's helpful
for him?
For both of them. We started this.
No, I'm be honest. It's the same. It really is the same.
The thing about it is, you have to ask him, Benjamin. Did you?
I have to ask him if he checked his checklist.
Oh yeah.
And then he proceeds to like have ashy legs. it's like, bruh, like your whole face is ashy.
Did you put the blue and the red? Oh yeah.
It's like, I'm like, Ben, did you check your checklist? Yeah, I finished it. But your lunchbox is on the floor. It's an extra step. That's all it is. It's an extra step.
But at least it like allows him to like regroup and see.
Now you guys should see my face looking at Sedana. It's not
working.
Is it worse?
Is it worse?
It's an extra step.
For who?
For me. That's the tone I want to do. That's my Seinfeld. For me. I don't know. I'm still giving it a chance because it's been 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
About 2 weeks. No, it's longer than that. It's been longer than that. Oh, it's time to retire it. It's time to retire. Let's just make it win, lose, or draw boards. That's what we should do. In the morning, we just draw out what we want them to do.
Draw out brushing the teeth.
And see if they guess it.
Yay!
Don't even talk. We don't even talk to them anymore. We just draw out everything we want them to do. Just mute and silent. Treat it like a quiet place. The things that we try and do, experiments.
So 7.5. What about you?
You know what? I'm gonna be generous to myself. Oh, here's the drum roll. Here's the drum roll on my arm. I'm giving myself an 8.
All right. Yeah. And what gives you an 8?
Benjamin
didn't bust his head on it.
Oh yeah, you didn't give me your scale. What's a 1?
Oh, I go with yours.
You go with mine? Okay. Yeah.
You flying our son to Paris? To Russia?
No. Where's it? Right to Russia.
Kentucky.
Memphis, so you can see the Tennessee Titans. Not Memphis, Nashville. No. I'm giving myself an 8 because it's 2 reasons. One, I think I always give myself extra credit for doing Halloween. Because most of the time I'm so ambivalent. I could care less. But I always have fun. And I do try to play the role. And I think they enjoy it too. Like as I was putting on, I'm saying it's fun. As I was putting on my costume, I played the Superman theme.
To indulge yourself.
Of course. I mean, Superman's my favorite hero, 1. It's the first time I've ever had a Superman costume, 2. And 3, I knew the kids would enjoy it too. Mm. And Benjamin was coming out talking about, oh, you suck. You're whack. You're lame. And I'm like, bruh, come on. This is my moment. Like, I'm being super right now.
Not to him.
He's my son. What can I say? And and today. Oh no! And also, the trick or treating was fun. I think I'm giving myself extra points too because Lyle had a really good time. I think that
he's 3.
He's 3, and he really had a fun. And I personally, I base my parenting score on core memories. Like, are you giving good core memories or bad core memories? That's how I always do it. It's like, what are they
core memories from Inside Out? From
Inside Out, yes.
Thanks, Pixar.
And so, Pixar. First off, brought to you by Pixar Animation Studios.
I didn't know that.
And Disney Plus.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
November 11th.
Checks in the mail.
Okay.
No, November 12th.
Okay.
Disney Plus arriving November 12th.
Okay.
That's what I base it on. I base it on whether or not I do something that's going to impact their lives or keep
their
them
memories.
Yeah, one less thing for them to talk about when they're in therapy.
Oh, okay.
If I could do that,
that makes sense.
If I could do that, then that's a good thing.
That makes sense.
So Lyle seemed like he had a really good time, and he was super adorable.
Even though that's not your child.
Even though it's not my child, I think
parented him.
During trick or treating.
Yeah, the good 2 hours of walking around.
Was it 2 hours?
Nah,
no, it wasn't.
Like an hour.
It's like an hour. It was funny because at one point he was like, "I want to go home," and I was like, "Okay, we can go back to the house." And he was like, "Okay," and he started walking, and I was like, "Do you want me to pick you up?" And he was like, "Yeah."
He's just tired of walking.
He was tired of walking, and so I picked him up, and he handed me his tail because he was Catboy for Halloween. He handed me his tail. I'm like, well, "Why you took that off?" And he was just like, "I don't want to wear it anymore." And I'm like, "It's not bothering you. It's just on your butt. Like, it's not." He was like trying to bring logic to a 3-year-old is always a difficult thing. So I took it, put it in the bucket, and then I'm holding him in his bucket. Next thing I know, he's like directing me which houses to go to, and I was like, "No, this is not working. This is not working. We're definitely going back to the house. We're definitely."
He just wanted to go back and eat the candy, though.
Yeah, he did. He was done. He had a good time. He was having fun.
And that was his bedtime. Like, he goes to bed early, Mom.
Yeah,
so.
and he was having fun. You know, he just wanted to basically not be in the streets having fun anymore.
Yeah.
So that and today, the librarian at Benjamin's school stopped me as I was rushing to get Evie so that we could get her dressed for ballet. And as I was walking, I saw her in the library, and she like ran out to catch up with me as I was walking by. I waved at her, she waved at me, and she was like running out, and she ran out. She was like, "I just have to tell you that Benjamin was so wonderful." What did she say today? She was like, "Benjamin was so wonderful. I was reading a book to the kids, and he was just giving me some responses that were just so smart and thoughtful, and he was just so the things that he was saying, it just made me go, wow, he's really, really smart." And she's like, and then she sandwiched in there.
Surprised.
She's sandwiched in there. He can be disruptive sometimes. He can be, rambunctious and jumping around. But when he's like talking and really engaged, like he'll really say things that are just really, really smart. And at the moment, it made me feel good. Even though I was rushing, it made me feel good. I told her, "Thank you so much. That warmed my heart. It made me feel good." But it wasn't until the evening that I really like took a second to soak it in. I was just like, wow, like the kids really come a long way to be thoughtful, not in the sense of like helping other people type thoughtful, but just using his brain to piece things together. Yeah. And I see it all the time. I see it every day. It's growing more and more and more. Like especially when he's challenging us, with logic, where he's putting things together. Like if A plus B equals C, shouldn't 1 + 1 = 2? And it's just like, well, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Like he'll piece things together, and he'll question things about morality. He'll debate us. Like he's really thinking things through.
Just go to bed.
He's really thinking things through, and I think that's what she was saying, because a lot of times with authors and books, they try to put in deeper meanings, and he's catching those deeper meanings.
Whereas before, he could not do that.
Couldn't do that. He couldn't conceptualize it, nor would he have the imagination to try to piece it together.
Or the patience.
But now he's like really sitting down and thinking about it. And it's showing a lot of maturity. And it just made me feel proud to know that he's growing up. And the thing about it is that he's growing up fast. That's the scary part.
No,
just
thanks.
like his thought process is really, really fast.
No thanks.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Be careful what you wish for.
Okay.
I love it. I love every second of it. He was always a brilliant kid. Now he's proven himself to be even more brilliant. I always say that. I love the Albert Einstein quote that imagination is more important than knowledge. And my attitude is always, if you have knowledge and imagination, you're a genius. And I feel like he's slowly growing into that genius that we think he can be.
Kids.
As is his sister, for that matter. So, I don't know if this is going to affect my parenting score at all. Did you see my tweet earlier?
About her Timberland tutu?
No. The Timberland and tutu.
Oh, the M word?
Yes.
Oops. She said it to you, not me.
Oh my God.
How much is the insurance?
Revenge.
How much is the insurance?
Revenge. So, speaking of genius children, so Benjamin is super, super book smart and clever.
Yeah.
Evie is what I would say is street smart.
And witty.
Like
she's clever too.
Very, very clever. Like, when it comes to like the reading, writing, well, she's more artistic in her creative thoughts.
Yeah.
That I would say that.
And she can make a funnier joke than him.
Way funnier and way quicker.
And with inflection in her voice.
She knows how to say it. She knows how to deliver it, and she knows how to make a punchline land. And the thing about it, it's funny because like I think about this all the time. She can copy
people's voices.
She imitates people all the time. I think about this quite often. She will like the difference between the two of them, and we still have time. Okay. The difference between the two of them, and it's not good to compare to kids. So kids, if you're hearing this, I apologize in advance. But when Benjamin was her age, he didn't speak. Like he was reading.
Yeah.
He wasn't speaking like full sentence.
Yeah.
Well, actually, by this time he was speaking.
He was speaking full sentences, but still they were a little bit broken, and it wasn't like good fluent discussion.
Right. Like you could not write down his sentence without without words being missing. But the thing about it is that you put a book in front of him, he's reading the sentence full, verbatim, exactly as it's written.
And acting
out the words. And the thing about it is that we used to always say like he's reading it, but he didn't comprehend it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's got it.
Now he's got it. He's got full comprehension. Reading, 4th and 5th grade books and stuff.
6th grade.
No, I think 4th. I think third and 4th. That's what it is. But with her, she's been speaking since day one. Just about.
Oh, she came out my womb speaking?
Came out your womb speaking.
I didn't know that.
The time when I knew that we were going to have a handful as far as her personality is that time that we were all sitting at the dinner table. She was about 21 months. I want to say maybe 21 months. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She was about 21 months. We were sitting there at the table, and we had a rule that you did not get your glass of milk or your cup of milk until you ate some of your veggies. You don't have to eat it all, but you got to eat some of it. And so Evie is sitting there, and she's like, milk, 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 screaming at you, like to get her milk. And I turn to her and I say, Evie, you need to eat some of your... No. I was like, you need to say please. That's what it was. She was like saying milk, milk. She ate her veggies. And I was like, Evie, you need to say please. And she stopped, took a pause, turned and looked at me. I think she was 17 months, actually. She was 17 months. Turned and looked at me, dead in the eyes, and said, as best as she could, I talk it to mommy. And turned right back around and said,
like,
milk,
shut
milk.
Shut your mouth up. I ain't talking to you.
I was like, like, I looked at you, I said, did she just A-B conversation me just now? Like, are you serious? So ever since then, she's been a talker. Like, we could always understand what she was saying. Rude. I did not know how to put her in check in that moment, because I'm like, is she even going to understand? Now it's not a problem. Shut that down real quick.
We would say, Evie, you still need to say please. Like,
I have some milk, please. Yeah, and that's what she did. Like, after I said that, she was like, "Man, I had some milk, please." After she A-B'd me out the conversation, she proceeded to do exactly what I said to do, and I was just like, how do I respond to this? So that's Evie. And she's been able to speak and communicate that way ever since, like, nonstop. But it's interesting to me that how her brain is and how his brain is. It's like two different ends of the spectrum, but they both carry the same amount of brilliance. That's me talking about my kids, gotcha. By the way, biased.
Hashtag bias.
Hashtag bias. It's brilliance on, like, their own, what am I trying to say? Their own version or their own way of expressing their brilliance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So with that said, tonight, we've been working with Evie to learn her alphabets, and also, no, not the alphabets, the phonics.
She knows her alphabets
so that she can start reading. Just trying to get a jump start on it. She's 4 years old. And so tonight we were playing with this little board where you can trace the letters of the alphabet. And as we were tracing the letters of the alphabet, we went through A. And it's like, okay, what sound does A make? Ah. And we're like, okay, let's see what word we can make with ah. Let's start ah. We both would do it together. And she go, ah, apple. Okay, cool. And then we get to B, C, D, E, F. And then we get to the letter M. And I'm like, okay, here we go. Let's do it together again. Here we go. Let's go ahead and see what word starts. What sound does M make? And we both go, I'm like, okay, here we go. And she goes, murder. And I'm like, what now? And I'm like, wait.
Did she say it like happily? Like
she said it happily, like with a big smile on her face, like, I figured it out. Every word before that was in it. It was like lion, bear. Of course she was right, but why?
Maybe she was talking about the flock of birds.
Not monkey.
The flock of birds.
No.
Right? A murder?
No.
That's the flock of
That
ravens?
is a flock of crows.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a murder.
No, that's not what she was
That's
saying.
what she meant.
No.
She's smarter than you. You don't even know.
No. I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight. I don't know about you.
Oops.
That little girl,
was directed to
she
you.
got murder at the brain, on the brain. I don't know. You the one that knocked her in the head this morning.
That's what made her think about murder.
What? What are we supposed to do with that?
What did you say?
I just laughed awkwardly.
And what did she say?
She was just like, what? I was like,
Am I right? Like, that's probably
like, yeah, you're right. It was very...
What'd you pick for N?
We stopped. I was like, that's enough for the day. Like, you got to end it on murder. That's a mic drop moment. What more can we say after that? Oh, gosh. All right. Moving on. Screen time.
Screen time.
Is it the theme song for it?
Screen time. What have I been watching?
Yeah.
I've been struggling to watch season 2 of Pose. There's something going on with the FX app.
Yeah.
Can we hashtag something?
Hashtag
not
fix FX.
Fix FX app.
FX.
I can't watch the rest of season 2. I don't know what happened to Bianca and all her friends. Anyway, so there's that. So I haven't been able to watch that. We just started watching, we're like 2-3 episodes in, The Godfather of Harlem.
Oh, yeah.
And we really enjoyed that.
Yeah. How do you feel about that show?
I think it's fun. Like, it's nice. It's neat to see some of the intertwinings between the civil rights movement and justice for brown and black people, mostly black people, as it relates to the rise in drug...
the drug trade?
Yeah. Within the inner cities. So just that kind of like mixing of two historical worlds, and probably it mixed more and became even more messy in real life than what they show on the show. but I guess I hadn't thought about it up until now. So I think that they do a good job in telling I'm sure it's some nonfiction, but also some fiction to it. So I think they're doing a good job of doing storytelling for that. And then we've been watching The Watchmen.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen 2 episodes. You've seen 3.
3. Yeah,
you can't talk about the 3rd episode.
No, I can't talk about the 3rd episode.
That's another show with historical background, and then they mix in
fantasy elements.
Yeah, superhero. And Regina King is just the GOAT.
Yeah,
she's one of my favorite actresses. She just does a very good job all around.
The most recent
every
episode.
Role.
Oh.
She.
Oh my goodness! There's this one moment where I was just like, I gotta watch that. I gotta see that again.
Wow.
Like, she is just like.
She's excellent.
She's remarkable.
She's excellent.
She's remarkable. Like,
started from 227. Was that her first?
That was her first role. Yeah.
Brenda.
She is remarkable. Like.
To Poetic Justice.
Every moment she's on the screen. Don't forget about
Boondocks?
No. Was she in I think she was in the first one, John, Boys in the Hood too.
Boys in the Hood? Okay.
Yeah, I think she was in Boys in the Hood.
I saw that late in my life, so can't really
You don't remember that? Just 227, that's all you have.
227 and Poetic Justice.
Yeah, I'm with you. Godfather of Harlem is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
And they do a good job of character development. So you're invested in the stories and the characters, and the acting is good. Forrest Whitaker, he'll get you every time. Did you ever see The King of
Scotland?
Yeah. Last King of Scotland?
Last King of Scotland.
Yeah.
It's a good show. One of the things like I noticed about him on that show specifically, it's like he can put on this really beaming smile that just makes you drop your guard, and then in the same token, he can flip and just look so menacing. And he does that on that show so often. Like when he's talking to his daughter / granddaughter, spoilers. He's like, let's get some ice cream, all happy, and then. In that same, moment, he'll like turn around, pull out a gun, and then be shooting at somebody with a mean grimace on his face. And it's like, oh, snap. Like, oh, this man is not playing right now.
Method acting.
He's like, the embodiment of the, the actor symbols, the laughing and the sad face.
Oh, right.
It's like, really, that's how he is. That's how he is. Nah, I like The Godfather of Harlem a lot. I think it's really well made, and it's,
anything else you're watching?
It's intense. No, that's the main one.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 that it's like really where I'm like, I'm enjoying it, Yeah, Watchmen is. I wish you saw the most recent episode.
I'll see it. Not tonight.
No, not tonight. But yeah.
We also need to watch Power because I saw something trending specifically that something was going on. It's just one of those things where it's like we've watched all the seasons, so we feel like we need to be complete and watch all of them. But no offense, it's gone down since the very first season.
Who are you offending?
Anybody who's like a True Blue fan and they're a True Blue fan of us. I don't want them to stop listening to us from week to week. There's a
cross section. If the Venn diagram.
If you watch Power,
there's a Venn
therefore
diagram.
You listen to First Off. Let us not offend all of our listeners.
On the left side is Power. On the right side is First Off. And in the middle are those people. In the middle.
Yeah. So I don't want to offend all of those listeners, all of those subscribers to First Off.
Gotcha.
So no offense. I feel like #season 1 is the best.
Yeah. Season 2 as well.
Season 2 is good.
Season 1 and season 2.
I feel like it just went downhill from there.
The moment it went downhill for me. Oh no. The moment it went downhill for me. It was when they kept Kanan alive. It was just like
it's trying to get his money.
They could have
trying to get his director's credit and his acting.
They could have left that
producer credit and acting.
When they showed him
dying in the fire,
and then coming back from the ashes, I was like, bruh. Like when they showed what they do, they showed his hand or something, or like the body was. I was like, okay, and we're done. I was like, they done jumped the shark. It's like he did not need to survive. He didn't. That was the closure. It was a perfect way
so he could come back and help the son and manipulate the situation and then have the opportunity to kill the son and kill the father, but then never didn't.
20 different ways they could have done that. 20 different ways.
And then he died by
the son.
By police.
By police and the son. The son setting him up. It was just... They didn't need him. They didn't need him in that to follow up. That's where they that's where they lost me. Where basically I was just watching it out of habit. That was it. Anything else?
The biggest thing about this podcast is we're supposed to muse as if we're doing something different or better or worse than our parents.
That's one of the aspects of it.
Yeah. So I just like our last few moments, parting thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you touched on it. You were like, Halloween, your mom didn't have you trick or treat.
Yeah.
My parents actually did have us trick or treat. Would they dress up with us? No. But my mom would help us to construct our costumes. We weren't buying costumes from the store. That wasn't, I felt like that wasn't a thing back then. So I was an old woman. And I think the three of us were creative where we were just like, we're going to make. So I was like an old woman. So like,
your sister kept that up though.
Yes, my middle sister. Yes, absolutely. Oh, Thanksgiving's coming up. We got to start thinking about vegan mac and cheese.
Oh God. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
So, I just remember like making up the costume of being an old woman, or like I had a gray wig and I had like made my cane and I had like old timey looking clothes. Another time I did Janet Jackson 1914 Rhythm Nation. Just different costumes and just like dressing up as people and thinking about like clever ideas. So, but I can't ever remember my parents per se dressing up with us, or they definitely took us trick or treating, but they didn't dress up either.
They weren't in costumes.
But they had. Well, maybe that was when we were older. They had costume parties that they got invited to. So I have said that to you because Halloween is one of my favorite. At some point, now that we're like full adults and have
we reach our final form. We've
emerged from our chrysalis and we are beautiful butterflies. I want to start throwing a yearly or annual Halloween costume.
You put me on the spot right now. Now the audience is going to hear this and people are going to start inviting themselves. Dang. Okay.
We're going to do a live stream.
All right, y'all. Here we are live at the Halloween party.
The bat came back.
The bat's back. The bat's back, y'all. Bat's back. Bat's back. The bat's back. Hashtag the bat's back. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Especially next year. It's going to be... It's going to be on a Saturday.
Yeah, so everybody's going to have a party.
Yeah, everybody's going to have a party. Let's have a...
But I want it to be like a party where it's like a theme. Like, you got to come dressed for...
Just have people come dressed up for Halloween. Why are you putting pressure on people? Because half the people are probably not going to dress up anyway.
Well, they can't come through the door.
Good luck with that. Because like, if I'm going to be the one opening the door, I'm going to be like, come on in, you don't need a costume.
You've been to costume parties, and it says it's an 80s thing. Like, you went to one. Like...
Yeah. No, I've never been to a theme party. But I'm just saying, it's our first costume party. You know what? It's your show. You do what you want to do.
Got it.
Yep.
Maybe the first year I'll do an all-come.
That's our marriage period anyway. I don't even know why I was even bothered trying to debate it.
I'll see who's serious about it. And then the next year, it'll get more and more serious because the kids will care less and they'll be at their friend's house. And then it becomes a key party. And
boom. And so we end from there. Thank you guys so much for listening. Really appreciate it. Please visit us on all our social networks. You can check us out at Are You a Fan Yet? And you can also check us out at First Off Podcast on Twitter and on Instagram. Is it First Off Podcast on Twitter?
Yes.
First Off Podcast on Twitter and on Instagram, where you can see pictures and our random comments.
No, it's just First Off.
First Off? No,
they'll figure it out.
It can't be First Off. It's too many people to just make it First Off.
First Off
Podcast. So check us out. You can visit us and hit us up anytime. If you are listening to us on Anchor FM, you can leave us a message too, and we might even play it in the beginning of this podcast.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. We really appreciate it. I am Joseph Randy Vivens.
I am Sedana Vivens.
And we are here to say, first off.
Oh,
gosh.
Signing off.
Let's try that again. First off, signing off. God, that was awful. One more time. First off, signing off. All right.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's the charm. Have a good week, y'all.